Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We're on day 4 here, hanging out at Topalo, chilling out, having a good time, picking up 10 apples for our time, and getting a little bit of sneaky snacking, 7,473. Did not put Vulpix on the team last night. I know I said I was going to do that, but the leak situation is a bit rough, and kind of wanted to get a little more leaks, and I should have taken Dedenne off is what I should have done, but my brain wasn't functioning too well when I went to bed, so I goofed. That's what I should have done, but it is what it is. Let's move on. That's what I'm talking about. Maybe now we can actually make a change for the better. What was that? 18 leaks we just got? Maybe things are turning around finally. With this really good, actually. I went to bed with, I believe, exactly 0 leaks last night. So getting all that is really good. Dedenne, I appreciate the double trigger. Unfortunately, my guy, I'm about to take you off the team because we did make it to Master 3. We're going to keep you on the team because we do need some XP on you. And let's see. Quackwaval, you're going to give me some candy, which is very nice. Very nice. I do need those. But you're also going to give me, hopefully, a bunch of leaks. No, you let me down, my guy. That's a problem. Big old problem. Only soybeans yet again. 2 days in a row where we got up and only got soybeans. Good thing I left Doug Trio on the team. Yeah, we're supposed to get like 20 leaks a day, which you would imagine would be at least 3 leaks overnight. But no, apparently not. Yeah, we got 18 leaks. I have 18 leaks. So I had exactly 0 when I went to bed last night. Fantastic. Love that about this whole setup we got going on. Let's fill this out. Oh yeah, I never got the extra tasty. I forgot about that. So we got 70% extra tasty odds. Not gonna put the tails in. I'm gonna save that for possibly Sunday if we're gonna do anything, which I may not, but we'll see. Maybe. There we go. Finally got the extra tasty. That should be about 48,555. Nice. Nice. At least we're getting some levels on the spicy leek curry so that when we can make it consistently, we'll, be able to get a decent amount out of there. So that'll be nice. All right. Well, I don't think that's enough to put us at Master 4, but ultimately not that big a deal if we do or don't. Oh, it might be. Yeah, it is. I didn't think we had that much going on Master 3 yet. But there we go. Master 4 it is. Another 678 Dream Shards and not another leak. Okay, cool. Awesome. Well, let's go ahead and grab our 200 sleep points. That'll put us at a grand total of 2,823. And for our daily lottery, trip biscuits would be very nice if we could do that. We do need some biscuits. Another helper whistle. I have 6 of those now, I think. Just sitting there waiting for the right time. But yeah, for now, let's just jump into the sleep report and see if we can get that dozing and try to find us a whooper, a pwooper. Haldean whooper. That's what we need. All right, 8.5 hours of sleep. Not a full 8.5, but at least it gave me the 100. Hey, there we go. 13% dozing is looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Yes, dozing type, 7% more than usual. Come on, Pooper, where you at, buddy? 47.3 million. Not bad at all. All right. We should have like 30% odds, I think is what it was. 30% odds to see a Pooper here. What we got? What do we got? I see Krogunk, Houndour, Skeledirge. Ooh, it's not looking good. No, unfortunate. Houndour, Haunter, Krogunk, Ekans, Krogunk again, Gulpin, Ghastly, and Skeledirge. Am I on the right island? There's 2 days this week that I've gotten dozing and did not get a pooper. I don't like that. Don't like that at all. Of course, I've already fed you. I'm gonna have to buy some biscuits. Yep, because I have 0 Poke Biscuits. So let's buy a couple of biscuits, not too much. Let's say 5 for now. Let's buy 5. That'll be fine. That'll be enough for today, maybe tomorrow. Let's go ahead and feed the Ekans since it's already hungry. And because this will guaranteed take it home, I'm going to get a critical capture. No, good. Okay, you didn't make me feel worse, game. I appreciate it. Let's see. I think I do need a better Hound Hour, but if we could get a Sneasel, that would be even better than a better Hound Hour. Technically, I also need better, more oil. So let's do that. Game's lagging just a little bit today. Let's catch this, this Krogunk. I need to start catching Gulpin too. Not today though, but I do need to start catching some. I need a better Gulpin. I have a decent one, but not one that I feel is worth investing in for the long haul. So, Krogunk, job done. We're gonna go ahead and leave with what we got. We got 2 Pokemon today, which is not bad. And, ooh, yeah, what yep, Fuecoco Candy. You are correct, game. Fuecoco Candy is the one to send out. All right, cool. Let's get that sent out. Let's get our 6,000 Dream Shards. Not bad. Not bad. It's a lot better than what we have been doing. And then let's see if this Ekans is going to be any good, because we desperately need a good one. Level 13 and Docile. Docile's neutral, I believe. We got Sausage, Egg, Sausage. And for our sub skills, ooh, not good. Inventory up, S, not great. Skill trigger M, that's okay. It's all right. Ingredient finder S is not good. Skill trigger S. And helping speed S with a docile nature, which is of course neutral. This is not going to be what we're looking for at all. So berry strength. Yeah. Yeah, this one just ain't it, Chief. Odds of catching a better one are quite high. Relative strength is pretty low, especially once we get to 50 and get that ingredient finder. Yeah, this ain't it. This ain't it. All right, let's just go ahead and move on. That's a quick decision right there. Very quick decision. And then for Krogunk, if you are not triple oiled, that's also a very quick decision. Sassy is not quite what we want to see. Not quite. I said if it's not triple oil, that's a quick decision, but I actually kind of like this, but kind of don't. I don't know. Let's check the sub skills. Let's see. Skill level up M is not a good start. Not a good start. Inventory up S is fantastic. Ingredient finder is pretty good. Sleep XP bonus, meh. Inventory up L. Okay. So maximum 2 sub skill seeds to get ingredient finder M at level 50. Maybe this is what we're looking for. Maybe. Can we make something out of this, or am I just trying too hard? I might just be trying to make something out of this. This may not actually be that good. I might... XP gains down is going to be pretty rough to fight against, and main skill chance up is pretty bad. Yeah, no. No, I don't think I can make anything out of this. If it was ingredient finding up and XP gains down, maybe there, but... no. Plus, it's not AAA, which is what I really want. Yeah, I think I'm just trying to make something out of nothing. I'm trying to, trying to find a reason to feel happy about this, this research that's been going on these last few days, but, this one ain't it. This one ain't it. Nah, this ain't it. All right, well, neither of them are good enough for us to keep, so the professor is making 2 new friends today. There's the silver lining. The professor gets 2 new Pokemon friends today. All right, let's move on. Let's move on to hopefully bigger and better things. I did see that we got a notification down there on the main menu. Is that new news? Or is that a medal? Oh, it's new news. Oh, a couple of new news. Of course, we got the Growth Week announcement from yesterday, but then we've also got the sleep report. Let's check that one out first. Sleep Report Volume 19. The average sleep duration of all you researchers around the world was 9 seconds shorter than average, so effectively nothing. Effectively no difference. Let's all do our best to sleep longer on the next night of the full moon, blah, 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 which is, of course, March 13th to March 15th, which is a couple of weeks away. Ooh, exactly 3 weeks away. So the 13th is, yeah, exactly 3 weeks from now, which is possibly lining up. Well, no, we didn't have a St. Patrick's Day event last year, I don't think. Not that I remember. No, because we had the Inte event in March of last year. So no, I don't know. Maybe it'll line up with another event of some kind, because that was Fire Week that we had last year in March. Was it March or was it late February? Somewhere around that time. So maybe we'll have another event. I'm kind of surprised they haven't announced new legendaries yet, to be honest with you. Very surprised about that. So yeah, maybe they'll announce it before then and it'll line up with that. Or maybe I'm just really hoping it'll line up with something. And in reality, there's nothing there. It's just going to be a good sleep day. But we'll find out. Looks like it's going to be a pretty normal sleep day. Nothing extra bonusy. So that's fine. Cool. At least we know when it is. And that's the important part. And then also, to celebrate Pokemon Day, Drowsy Power will be multiplied by 1.5 on February 26th, which is next, it's almost a week. It's next Wednesday. Okay, so next Wednesday, so it'll be Thursday Sleep Report. So a week from today's Sleep Report is when we'll get that multiplier. So also during during Growth Week. Interesting. Okay, so in the middle of Growth Week, we get a 1.5 times Drowsy Power multiplier. That could be interesting. February 27th is Pokemon Day. It's the day Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green, which were the starting point of the whole Pokemon series, were released in Japan. On the official Pokemon YouTube channel, a Pokemon Presents video with the latest news about Pokemon will be broadcast beginning February 27th at 8 a.m. So maybe that's when they'll announce new legendaries for Sleep. That's a day to keep in the calendar. We need to make sure to check that out. To celebrate this, Drowsy Power will be multiplied by 1.5 on the day before Pokemon Day. We hope you can get a lot of sleep on February 26th and research lots of Pokemon sleep styles in preparation for Pokemon Day, which will also be nice because we get that candy multiplier too. So that's gonna double payout. Okay, so we need to pay attention next Thursday, because I have a feeling we're going to get some interesting news in a week from now. So good stuff. All right. Community reports. What do we got? We got about 39 of them. Very good. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 out of 39 that doubled up. That's very good odds. That was very good. Over a third. Appreciate that. No level ups today, though. But we do have some changes we need to make to the team. Honestly, I don't know what to do about this Quackleval. The fact that it's 2 days in a row only brought in soybeans makes me, in the morning, let me be clear, only in the morning has it done that. Makes me wonder about my investment in the Quackleval, but it also makes me second guess swapping out Doug Trio, which I wanted to swap out Doug Trio to get Dragonite on the team. For now, I am going to go ahead and swap in our, not that Vulpix, that's the old Vulpix. This one, our Berry 90 BFS Ninetales. I'm going to swap you in, start getting some XP on you. You're very close to 44, and you will get a good amount of XP from Quackleval being on the team. If I really wanted to be cheeky, and I really wasn't worried about getting ingredients, which maybe I shouldn't be this week, I could swap out Gardevoir for Walrein and get another Sleep XP bonus on the team. That would be really cool. So maybe that's foreshadowing next week. I don't know. But for now, if we want to continue making the Spicy Leek curry, we should leave Doug Trio on the team. But honestly, getting more XP on this Doug Trio is not helpful in the long run. And I think we should swap in either Dragonite or this Vaporeon to try to get those skill triggers. and get it to level 50? Because I think that's really going to be the best choice for us. One or the other. Honestly, probably the Vaporeon. I think we need to work on Vaporeon more at this point. At least for now. Or maybe instead of Walrein, swap in Dragonite instead of Gardevoir if we're not worried about ingredients and we're just trying to get XP. Maybe that's the way to go as well. I don't know. Let me know what you think. What would you do in this situation? Would you focus on Dragonite? Would you focus on Vaporeon? Or should I drop Gardevoir and focus on both of them and just let them both get XP? Since we're kind of at our goal now, we're only really here to get the pooper. And next week is growth week, so we could maybe continue that into next week as well. Because I don't think we're going to be pushing ranks too much next week. We're going to be focusing on getting XP on some of these Pokemon that desperately need it. So I don't know. Like I said, let me know your opinion on that one. I'm not sure if I should focus on both or one or the other. So a little help if you don't mind. But it's not where I'm going to wrap things up. That is where I'm going to back out and set the team just like that. And we'll see what happens. Hopefully Vaporeon gets a few triggers and we can get enough ingredients to make what we need. Also probably need to drop some main skill seeds on Vaporeon. But maybe once it gets to level 50. But that is a long way away, so I don't know. But for now, let's collect our mission rewards. We did, of course, get to Master 3, so we get the Graveler Incense. Yay. And then we also got to Ultra 4, so we get a small Dream Cluster, which is actually big yay, because that means we've got a bunch of Dream Shards in our clusters, in our bag, which, how many do we have now? Got a decent amount, I think. 116 ingredients, yikes. Let's see. Where are we at? Where's our clusters? There they are, 28 of them. 2,500 a piece. That's almost, it was about 70,000 ish, somewhere around there. Plus another 75,000 from our medium clusters, and then 5 main skill seeds. We definitely need to find something to use these seeds on, especially now that we're getting more and more sub-skill seeds. Well, we're not. I just got lucky and got a few back to back from missions and medals and stuff. So we need to find somebody to use those on as well. Definitely want to use them on Pokemon that are set long term and we're not going to replace them. So need to figure that out. But I don't know. I'll figure that one out off screen. For now, I do need to do a little bit of housekeeping. There will be no regular video tomorrow. It will be another micro sleep video like we had over the weekend. We are going out of town tonight for a early morning meeting at like 9 a.m., 9:30, something like that. And I did not want to drive to the city we got to go to because it's like 4 hours away. First thing in the morning. So we're leaving tonight. I will not be in town in the morning to do the regular video, but it will be the micro sleep video. And then Saturday we will be back to normal. We will be back tomorrow. So no worries there. Just one of those things you got to do sometimes. But that being said, that is where I'm going to wrap things up for today. So thank you for watching the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy these videos. A huge shout out to our ace trainers, Illusion, Waite, Husky Star, JP, Barty, Rogue Bastion, and Michael O'Brien Jr. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you would like to support the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe plus button right below this video. And while you're down there, click the link to the Discord in the description box. Come and join us, talk about Pokemon Sleep, hang out with a cool community of people, and fill up your friends list. Other than that, y'all have a good night, and until next time, later, dudes.